Huge deposits of rare earth elements discovered in Sweden.
Here's a summary of the article.
Europe's largest known deposit of rare earth elements, key for building electric vehicle batteries and wind turbines, has been discovered in northern Sweden, mining company LKAB announced today. The Swedish company found a deposit of rare earth metals exceeding 1 million ton of rare earth oxides. This is the largest known deposit of rare earth elements in our part of the world, and it could become a significant building block for producing the critical raw materials that are absolutely crucial to enable the green transition, said Jan Mostrom, the company's president and CEO. No rare earth elements are currently mined in Europe, with China providing nearly 98% of the EU's supply. According to the European Commission, demand for these elements is expected to increase more than fivefold by 2030, as they are needed for building digital and green technologies. Given current permitting processes, it could take between 10 and 15 years for operations begin at the Kiruna mine, where the deposits were found, said Mostrom. He called on Brussels to speed up and streamline those processes as part of its Critical Raw Materials Act, which is slated to be announced on March 14. Politics must give the industry the conditions to switch to green and fossil-free production, Sweden's Energy and Industry Minister Ebba Busch said in response to the news.
This post received a score of 47,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Welcome to NATO.
I wonder if it was kept under wraps until this very moment as a bargaining chip.
This huge deposit of rare valuable materials were just sitting there, in the vault. No one knew, honestly. Sweden.
To our surprise, they were already forged, purified and polished.
Is this a Battlefield Earth homage?
They even had time to smelt it into bricks.
Crap lousy ceiling.
Piece of cake, piece of cake.
Phosphate minerals like apatite have a habit of acting as sort of a vacuum for Reese, enriching them in these iron ores. The currently mined iron oxide apatite mines up right next door to this new ore body also are rich in Re. Not as rich, but they come out to be about 0.07% on average in these ores, but the sheer volume of ore means that the potential tonnage is high. The tailings are enriched in the apatite and other Re-rich minerals, as the iron has been taken out. Just the tailings pond in Kiruna, which amount to 76 million tons of tailings, have been measured to contain 0.12% Re. Pretty close to what is reported from this new deposit.
Is the extraction method for the Re from the tailings and future deposits known, and feasible? I used to work for a Canadian Re exploration company, and the big thing the geologists were struggling with was finding the right kind of ore for extraction. I wasn't on the science side, so I might not be asking the right question here.
There are always local mineralogy factors that make it necessary to carefully customize the approach for a given deposit, but generally Reese are extracted from apatite by dissolving it in sulfuric acid and then selectively precipitating the Reese out of the acid solution. It's a known process implemented at other deposits that are grossly similar. There are ways to do it, but it would take some careful research to assess the economics of it for these deposits. There can be hang-ups too, like interfering associated minerals, or simply not a high enough concentration to make it pay off after making the necessary infrastructure investments.
Everything in this thread scratches at my Factorio itch.
There's a cream for that.
Sweden has been added to NATO.
Turkey has left the chat.
Given that yttrium, a rare earth element, was discovered in a Swedish village, this is not all that surprising.
Not only yttrium, but 9 elements in total have been discovered in Italy, including ytterbium and terbium.
I feel like I'm in a Dr. Seuss science class.
Green eggs and yttribribiums jazdfjchkal.
Yo dog, I heard you like YTTs. So I put a YTTs in your itsits, so you can it while you it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.